Hey there, welcome to another Rockin' Road Trip with 94.7 WCSX. One of the most unique places in Detroit was started about 40 years ago. It's called the Heidelberg Project. Like, you're gonna see a few themes within this. Definitely there are a lot of times that you'll see as you walk down the street. Even the street is painted. We've got the doghouse. The ceiling, or the roof I should say, is made completely of stuffed animals. Several houses. This one is, if there's an entrance, I don't know where it is. There's like no face on the house. There are a couple of houses that are a part of the Heidelberg Project. We're gonna pass up here. We saw some kitties running into the main house where things started. And this started back in 1986. Then Tyree Guyton wanted to do some art. His grandfather was a painter and he started repurposing items. He wanted to make art that was accessible to everybody, and he started the Heidelberg Project. And a lot of people at first were like, hey, this isn't art. And I'm like, I don't know, who's it for you to judge? The fact that it's accessible, and their take on it was, people that aren't going to go to actual fancy museums, like, and I mean it with all due respect to the DIA, the Detroit Institute of Art is fantastic, but this was built as something for Detroit and Detroit's urban community that probably was not going to make it over to the Detroit Institute of Art or other museums. This was something they could access. And this is open to the public every day, I believe from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. And there is some really cool stuff here, like this car. Oh my God. If I wasn't here in the complete sunshine, this thing still freaked me out a couple of times that we walked past it. Even though he's so cute, you walk by and there's like clearly a presence in that car. You're like, oh dear God. And then I also want to take you over to, there's the office, the vacuum cleaner graveyard. Gloves. There's another stack of vacuum cleaners we can pass. They also got Detroit Taxi. How about that? And there's a side view of the house. Just interesting what you can do with a fish tank. Matching it up with the life jacket. I feel like that kind of makes sense. Here we go. Vacuum cleaners with helmets on them, so that you stay safe. By the way, we love you, Lonnie. And then over here we got a whole series of TVs. No, telephones first with the faces. I freaking love this. And then the TVs for pretty much every channel. And then we also have a kitty, which is always awesome for any neighborhood in my estimation. And then you can see more time in the background, like Heidelberg Project, like I said, man, is the better part of a block and painted right down to the streets. I'm Danielle Flynn with another WCSX Rockin' Road Trip.
The weird, the wild, the wonderful. Rockin' Road Trips with 94.7 WCSX.